Hello! If you're continuing from our first video discussing the Cal State Apply website and what you need to begin the application process, then this second video picks up right where we left off. In this video, we'll discuss how to create an account. Now that we're all on the same page, let's get started. To either create a new application or to sign into one you've already started, select the term you would like to apply for and then click the Apply button. Don't see the term you want? The application period may have already passed or may not be open yet. Check the Application Dates and Deadlines link for more information about which universities are currently accepting applications. It's also a good idea to check that your major is open for the term you would like to apply. The next step is to create an account, but before we proceed, I'd like to bring your attention to this paragraph here on the left-hand side. You can access your application and change your answers prior to submission. Upon submission, your application answers cannot be changed or updated. Please note that there is no priority given to those that submit their applications first, so take your time. I'd also like to mention that applications are due at 11:59 p.m. on the last day of the application period, so don't let that clock strike midnight. Start early and give yourself the time and space to complete everything as accurately as possible. Okay, let's continue. Select Create an Account. This page will ask for general account making information. Note that only the starred questions are required and you'll be able to provide additional details later within the application. In the Contact Information section, you'll need to provide a valid email address. This is the email address that will be used by all of the CSUs you apply to, so we recommend using a personal email address, not your Sierra College one. Don't want communications to go to your current personal email? Consider creating a new one specifically for college applications. Once you've filled out all the required fields, the Create My Account button at the bottom will become available. Simply click the button and continue. This next page is very important and can affect how your application will appear, the questions it asks, and which programs and universities populate for you to select. First, you must indicate your degree goal. I'm going to select First Bachelor's Degree. As you can see, this option branches out to another question. Students transferring from Sierra College will either select transferring with an associate degree for transfer or transferring from a community college. Remember, just because you are receiving an associate's degree and transferring doesn't necessarily mean you are transferring with an associate degree for transfer, also known as an ADT. If you're unsure, contact your Sierra College counselor. Selecting transferring with an ADT will grant additional fields to complete. Indicate which California community college you are receiving the ADT from, which program you are receiving the degree in, and whether you have or will receive a second ADT. If you have or will receive a second ADT, then enter the college awarding it and the program of the degree. Selecting transferring from a community college will also branch out. Here you must select how many units you will be transferring. Keep in mind that they are asking how many units you will have completed by the time that you enter into the CSU system, not how many units you have currently completed. Most CSUs will only consider students that have completed greater than or equal to 60 semester or 90 quarter units. Again, if you're not sure, then reach out to your counselor. Once you've completed this page, click the Save Changes button at the bottom to continue. Now it's time to select universities and programs. You're able to use the Campus, Delivery, Start Term, and Source drop-down menus to sort through colleges. To reset your selection, hit the Reset Filters button here. You are also able to use the search bar to quickly find a program or university. As you search, keep an eye on what type of program you are selecting: credential, extension, graduate, or undergraduate. This is very important, so if you're unsure which to select, make an appointment to speak with your counselor. Next, choose your programs. Some programs may have multiple concentrations. Be sure you are reading carefully to ensure you choose the program you truly desire. Please keep in mind that in most cases you are only allowed to make one selection per university. That said, there are a few that will allow you to choose an alternate program. Usually, they allow this if the first program you selected is impacted. To make a selection, simply click on the plus button to the left of the program. If the plus changes to a green check mark, then it's been added. Once you've finished adding programs, click Continue. Keep in mind that these selections can be updated at any point before you submit. After submission, you can add more as long as it's before the deadline, but you can't take them back. Here you can quickly review your selections. Want to delete one? Click the trash can on its tile. Everything look good? Continue on. You successfully created your account. Our next video will discuss how to navigate the application and where to go if you have questions or need help. See you in our next video.